Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I am excited to present to you more games from the Teamstory Cup. This time it is Lucifron versus HyuN. Now, I am a big Lucifron fan. Anybody who's rocking the Terran and doing well on the international scene is a big friend of mine. And of course, HyuN. Enjoyed watching him during the King of the Hill that they were doing, I think for IPL there, where he went undefeated for weeks. Guy killed everything in his path, and then I think Squirtle or somebody dethroned him and lost in the very next game. Anyways, we're going to be having a Zerg versus Terran on Newkirk City. We're going to see what kind of crazy cool plays we're going to get out of these two players. Both top of the game right now. I think on the international scene, non-Korean wise, Lucifron's one of the best in the world, and obviously HyuN on the Korean side, now part of Quantic Gaming. He's been a fantastic player for a long time and has been at the premiere of Zerg for quite a while now. I might as well speed it up slightly here at the beginning. I'm pretty sure this Overlord's just looking for cheese. I've been seeing a lot of scouting by pros up this way, so I have this feeling that it's very common to see Terrans put down some sort of proxy racks, go for proxy reaper, something of that nature. We see a hatch before pool. We don't see anything too crazy yet coming out on this side. We don't have a gas. So it looks like it's probably going to be one racks expand. It's going to be my thought on it. On the low ground too? You bet your butt. Newkirk City is great for that, obviously, because of how wide the map is. There hasn't been any scouting at all by Lucifron up to this point. Oh, excuse me. But it's a pretty standard opening, I think, on this map to be able to go one racks expand. Even if they did a gate across the map with, you know, a handful of slow links, you can always wall off and repair. And that puts the Zerg player quite a ways behind. I should know, because I do that sometimes. Oh, we do see the scouting here. About 4 links popping out. That's a little surprising. I'll go back down to regular speed. That's a little bit more lings than I would have expected at this point. Just because you don't really need any unless you're planning on putting on some pressure at the front. That bunker should be close to finished, and if not, there's 4 Marines there, so it'll be fine. We'll be going into reactors, so probably Hellions, maybe Widow Mines. Going for a bio Widow Mines seems to be the standard metagame at this stage. Been seeing a lot of the top Terran players going bio, Marine Marauder mix with Widow Mines. It works really great to be able to use the mobility of your bio army to fall back. Maybe he's trying to get a scout. To fall back and letting the mines take out the rest of the job there. So, once again, still nothing too crazy at this point. If we look at the units, the Zerg is going to start powering ahead now on workers because of the lava injects that he's sitting really tight. Speed about to finish up. Yeah, and I was going to say, the third base coming down here just after the 6-minute mark. So, nice and early, but I'm sure he feels quite safe at this point. Starport, hey? So, Hellion Banshee. That I think would work out just fine. And with these bases spread out, it's going to be a while before he's going to be able to saturate the space. It's too big of a, you know, gap here for the creep to get up to that side. Those Hellions will be able to control that just fine. Leaving a ling over here just to scout. Keeping him on the watchtowers. Down you go. Now, where are we going? Armory. Oh, so it looks like he's probably going to be going into Hellbats. Maybe for Hellbat drops. Obviously very popular at this point right now. And super, super deadly. Yeah, he's making 2 Hellbats, so he's going to go for Hellbat drops. Yeah, get the early mech, so he's going to be going for a mech style, almost for sure. Easy scout of this third. I mean, he's not going to be able to really take it out. And he's not going to waste a bunch of time trying to. And he's just going to fall away there. Spreading out Overlords nicely in his main base. Got 1 in the middle. I'm very happy to see that, because I see a lot of people who don't, but it's still easy to bypass that to the south. Chasing away an Overlord that probably saw what was going on. Another command center happening, which is nice. No defenses in the main. And I don't believe there's very many speedlings out right now. 12. So if you manage to get a really good Hellbat drop, which is coming in right now, you should be able to do just fine. He's going to speed right into what's going on. Let's see if he gets a good position behind here. Obviously, Hellbats with the ability to repair. Oh, don't lose the medevac. Pick up. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, I managed to get the medevac. Oh, man, come on, man. Is it? I'm trying to scoot away. Yeah, you're not going to get too far. If you look at kills. 5 workers, I mean, that's not too impressive, but he did manage to kill a bunch of lings as well. Really keeps... Oh, you gotta go for some more. I've seen a few Lucifron games. He's a huge, huge fan of doing these drops. It'd be nice for him to make maybe one Viking to go and clear out the Overlord spread all over the place. I think that'd be pretty smart. And I've got an itch in my ear, and it feels really good to scratch right now. HyuN. Oh, boy. 1 kill, 4 kills. Yeah. I'm sorry, with the arc coming out of the Hellbats, you really can't. Oh, they're even gonna get the queen. He's got 1 queen. Oh, he's not target finding the weaker one. And gives him the medevac. That's really fun. Oh, he lost it. That's too bad. He's gonna chase that queen down. Let's see if we can get that one. Actually, we're gonna go see what. Oh boy, how many did he get over here? He only got 4 kills. One of them did look like it was a queen, targeting down the spire. Oh yeah, get your position better on your Lucifron. Pick it up, good drop. And this is such a great and fun strategy. I really want to start trying to work it into my gameplay a little bit more. It requires a fair bit of micro though, so I'm not going to be doing it just too soon. But let's go back and check the workers. Oh, nope, come back. Let's go check the workers kill now. 15. Yeah, that's pretty good. It did cost them 2 medevacs and 4 Hellbats. 4 Hellbats at the front, just walking in. This is why you really need to get roaches or some static defenses. We do see 7 mutalisks popping out. But it's not going to be in time to really save any of this stuff. He's lost so many queens up until this point. Lost a lot of workers, lots of mining time. Ooh. Uh-oh. No, you gonna make it? You used your boost already. Use the boost to get through. Drop him. 4 kills, 2 kills. And he focuses the queen a little bit there. What else is happening? Something else was happening. Anyways, this gives Lucifron a good chance to get a lead. He's got his 3rd base down. It's not a planetary. But he has to have to throw down a bunch of missile turrets because he doesn't have enough Marines. And he really doesn't have any Thors. He's going to make 2 Thors right now. So we see... that's a good swath of mutalisks. The Thors should pop out here just in time to kind of get some help. Missile turrets are so good against mutas. They're not going to sit there and tangle too long. Does have the Marines back in here as well. They have no upgrades on these, but I think he'll be just fine. So the mutas really didn't get a lot done, but it should shut down the drop play. And I'm sure that's what he's really, really hoping for at this point. Kind of funky timing on that there. Crawler. You gonna go? Yeah, you should. Nice hits. Oh, drop again. Oh, look how toasted these guys are. Oh man, I gotta check again. 34 kills now. Doing a great job on the economic harass while he builds up his army behind this. He's got O2 about to finish. You know, HyuN's keeping up in his upgrades pretty good as well, but he's spending a lot of his time obviously remaking his economy. Doesn't have any static defenses in his main, so he's really counting on his mutalisks to help off with that. 4th base happening. These Hellbat drops are great, but at this stage of the game, they're not going to win you the game. They're just going to piss the opponent off and slow him down a lot. So now we're seeing lots of Thors march out. It's really helping out with his supply because Thors take up so much. But he's keeping well ahead on the supply count. Let's look at the units tab and see how many workers we got. 76 to 72. So that really just allowed the Terran to stay even with the Zerg on workers through doing all the harassment. Bringing a few workers along to be able to do the repairs. Great way to do it. Oof. Are we swinging on the other side? He's just checking for another base. Well, he's got this guy here still, so I don't know if that was really that important. Did focus down the missile turret. He does have a Thor out right now, but he's going to lose a lot of workers while he's been trying to shoot that. Those are pretty badly damaged too. This Thor isn't doing enough damage. Let's look at the front here. Creep spread's not been great by HyuN. It is connecting his bases, and that's the important thing. And right now the mutalisks aren't here to be able to help defend against this. And the lings are not going to help out. We do see locusts coming out of the swarm hosts over here. But those aren't going to be able to slow this down fast enough. So static defense is going down to panic here. Yeah, this looks like he's getting in a good spot. He's probably not going to siege up just yet because of those locusts coming in. It's not going to do anything good. Try to focus down the tech. Is he going to get this before it finishes? Yes, it does. That's a pretty good hit. Auto repair on the SCVs. Lots of repair to know there. It looks like he was just trying to go for some sort of realist base trade. Look at all the command centers too. It's baller. Unfortunately, that's not going to do HyuN a lot of good back here. He's losing his economy. He lost his second base. He's going to try to focus down some of those swarm hosts, moving into the main to take care of the tech. It's getting there just as the trawlers finish. They should be able to take those out without too much trouble. Mutalisk still around here trying to get some damage done. I think there's only one left. Out come a big swallow of lings, essentially to their death. That didn't really get anything done. He did run away all of his overlords, which is nice. But there's the GG. Really great draw play once again from Lucifron. I'm not too sure exactly what HyuN should have done about it. Maybe more roaches, more static defenses, something of that nature. Because it just cost him his mutalisk production, so he couldn't get out that mass that was really going to stop the Terran. Anyways, I enjoyed that. I've got a couple more between these two, and we'll be casting them here in a few minutes.